kind of breakfast food, actually.
It does. It does.
Yeah,
It's
like
that French bread, the brioche.
Now, you raised an interesting point. If, on the rare occasion, you do run out of a dish, how do you handle that? I mean, do you comp somebody, okay, listen, I'm sorry, we don't have gnocchi, but we'll have to give you, or we'll give you something else, or do you just say, I'm sorry, we
Well,
ran
hopefully
out?
that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But, we have our executive chefs in each of the restaurants, and, they're able to create the dish fairly quickly. So if we start to run out of it, they can go back and start prepping the item and have it ready by the time, that we're going to run out.
If somebody said, I have to have that, that's the only reason I came.
We do anything we can to take care of the customer.
Now, as a chef slash owner, manager, or whatever your title is, do you personally oversee the food purchases? I mean, my father-in-law used to be a trucker, and he would bring a lot of produce, down to the market. And he would watch some of the restaurants. In fact, he dealt sometimes directly with restaurants or hotels. And they would come in and say, oh, I need that. No, don't want those tomatoes. They don't look right, blah, blah, blah. So do you personally oversee, or do you have somebody else?
I mean, I'm very fortunate that my executive chef is probably the best, and he does such a phenomenal job. But we work together, and we help each other out, and we're constantly watching our product that's coming in the door to make sure that it's 100%.
Larry was talking about his daughter's graduation. Do you have a room where you can do some private dining events, and do all Carrabbas restaurants have something like that?
Each Carrabbas is a little bit different in design and style, but at my particular restaurant, we have a backside of our dining room, which we put our larger parties at one table. There are some of the Carrabbas out there that do have a private room. It just really varies, but a lot of the Carrabbas in the country, all except for, I believe, 11, are closed for lunch. And so we do offer private dining. So if they want to come in, especially during the holiday season, you're a company or a family, just call your local Carrabbas and you can set up a private dining menu, which we do have available online for each location. I
saw you brought the cookbooks that you gave us last time. These are still for sale. And how many of those recipes in there are exactly as they are in the restaurant? Because I know some of these things, some of the secrets you don't want to give away.
Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't come to the restaurant. Yeah. But a lot of them, they're all family recipes that have been carried down, over the generations. And some are the ones that we use currently in the restaurant, or some are, ones that we run on a quarterly special.
And when we see these guys on their commercials, we're seeing them as they really are. They're in the kitchen. I mean, they take an active role in what Carrabbas produces, what Carrabbas sells, what menu items go on.
Absolutely. They're fully involved in the business. Johnny and Damon are just incredible. I mean, they started the company back in 1985.
Johnny and Damon, not Mr. Carrabba?
No. Well, and, they opened up the first one in Houston, Texas, and then they were so successful they opened up the next one. It was about a year and a half later, and just were doing crazy, and so then that's when our company got involved with them, and we partnered together, and we started opening up nationwide.
So you're in how many states?
36 states.
36 states. Any plans for expansion?
Well, it depends on the economy. I mean, it depends on what the customers want from us, and we want to be where they want us to be.
So if somebody's listening to this and says, I don't have it near me, but I really want one, can they go on the website say, please come to
Absolutely.
City X? All right.
Yeah. What's the toughest part about being the restaurant business? I mean, I think it's great fun. I would sit back and take a great deal of satisfaction watching somebody really enjoy a meal that I know my chef produced, or that they ate at this restaurant, or if I see regular customers come back and say, oh, they must really like this place. They're regulars now. I'm sure there are tough times. What's the best part about being a restaurateur?
I love people. And I love spending time with people and entertaining them and getting to know them, and they're part of my family. Everybody that walks into my restaurant, and that's what makes a big difference. That's what drives me. Making sure that their experience is just the best experience they've ever had in a restaurant.
You know what I like about your restaurant, and maybe all Carrabbas are like this, but it's very intimate feeling.
It is.
It's very cozy.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you wake up with cold sweats though, fearing that your executive chef may get a better offer somewhere else?
Oh, Larry.
Well, I mean, that's a competitive business. I mean, I would imagine you're so loyal to this guy, replacing him would not be easy.
No, it wouldn't be. I couldn't replace him. We work together, and
I hope he's not listening to that, because he can hit you.
Actually, he's standing right over there.
Now's the time to ask for the raise.
That's great that you could brag on him in front of him.
Oh, he's just amazing. I'm so blessed. But it's a partnership, and it's me and him working together to take care of our customers, and he takes pride in that, and I take pride in it.
But I bet it would be a tough thing for some people to do. I mean, a guy who slings hash, okay, you can find somebody almost anywhere. But the guy who cooks dishes like you brought here, it's just not on every street corner.
No, it's
if you
talent.
lose that guy, you lose part of your business.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, hey, Brett, we got to go, but thank you so much for letting us taste all this, and
thank you for having me.
Telling us about what's going on at Carrabbas.
So tell us what we had. We had limoncello bread pudding.
Yep.
We had beef risotto,
the Nokia Pavarella,
Oh, Nokia
and then
Pavarella.
our Carrabbas Classics.
Great.
They're all good.
Hey, everybody, check out Carrabbas.com. And there's a little Jerryville for
Yeah, if
you.
you played that at the restaurant, that'd be perfect.
You got it.
My dog.